Welcome back. How's it going? This video is picking graphics for your shirt. Now, the graphics on the shirt are really what sells it, that and the slogan. So you want to take some decent care when you start doing this. And don't be scared of graphics. They're very easy to find out there on the internet. You can buy them. You can have an artist build them for you. So just if you aren't graphically oriented, you'll see after this video that you shouldn't really worry about it much at all. So the start of this is really going to be just going out, searching Google or Bing or Yahoo or whatever you use, and just try some of these different phrases. So buy t-shirt designs or buy t-shirt vector designs. And if you don't know what vectors are, you'll hear me talk about them a lot. Just watch the raster versus vector video, and that will fill you in pretty good on the difference between the two. I also like to throw in royalty free. You can get some great designs that way, but for the most part, you pay about $10 for graphics, sometimes 5, sometimes 25, and it's not a massive expense, especially if you get the right graphic and your shirt takes off. Then this to me becomes a non-issue. So here's some of the different places that I go out and buy some of this artwork, and you'll notice as we go through, most of them are going to be vector oriented. And the upside of this as well, as you buy some of these off these different sites, you can use them in multiple t-shirt designs. So it's not just a one and done type of thing. If you work in a niche over time, you're going to have these assets and you can go right back to them over and over and over. So let's go take a look. First, if you just start searching Google or whatever you like to use, you'll see tons of them just start popping up left and right here. Another little trick that I do is I'll actually go into the images tab here, and you can find different designs that you like or inspire you. And for example, this one's a done design. If you go to this website, you can probably pick it up. This one goes to stock t-shirt designs. So a little trick is maybe t-shirt vector designs and then add the keyword. So maybe it's gun niche, maybe it's pit bulls, whatever it is, and all of a sudden a lot of artwork's going to pop up. And if you follow some of these images back to their root site, you'll be pretty good shape. Now let's look at a few. I mentioned All Silhouettes. I love this site. Whoever this person is absolutely awesome. Some of the things on this site are actually advertising, like Dollar Photo Club. Okay, go check them out if you want. But a lot of these right here are free to use vectors, and you'll notice here's tennis player ones if you're doing tennis shirts, maybe hairstylist ones. But basically all you do is go in, a couple other awesome things that they have a lot of grunge and halftones that you can use in your designs. And if you're having a designer do your work, great, no problem. Just send them these same links and they can pick off some of this stuff as assets and tips and tricks that they can use. Okay, let's look at one of my favorites. It's called Fotolia. And Fotolia, one of the reasons I like it, when you get into this royalty-free stock photos and vectors, they all have little different licenses on how you can use them and where you can use them. And in my opinion, Fotolia has one of the most liberal ones. But always check out what what license you're buying when you buy this type of art. So let's use the keyword baseball. We'll drop this down for vector. You could be picking photo and illustration, but I buy vectors because the vectors and screen printing just go hand in hand. And the more you get into this, the more you'll realize that. So here's all sorts of different baseball vectors that you could use. Say you wanted to have a funny kid shirt or something like that. That almost looks Halloween. I really like to go in and buy these multi-pack ones because a lot of times, say for example, let's see if we can find one here. A lot of times, so say we were going to buy that one funny face, here you can buy 6 funny faces at once. Okay, you buy this one, or you can get all of these, and essentially it's the same price. It's like $6-7 to buy one of these vectors. So I always kind of poke around. If I find a good one, I see if there's a multi-pack. I mean, right here you can get every sports ball if you wanted, right? So I try to maximize my value when I go to these sites by looking for that multi-pack. All right, let's look at a few other ones. This one's called T-Shirt Factory, and I mean, this is what they do. So check out our awesome T-shirt designs and vector designs, and you can buy them one-off here, and they have multi-packs as well. You can also bundle them and get more in a big package. So a lot of them work very similar in this way, where you can buy them one off, but try to buy in bundles. You'll get a much better value. Design Genius, here's a number of different ones, and you'll see they even have it mocked up on the shirt, so you can kind of see what it's going to look like. So maybe that's a gun niche one, maybe this is who knows, but you get the idea. Peruse a few of these sites. Here's Arsenal, and all the links, just go back and take a peek at them, but here's a bunch of different t-shirt design packs that they have. Great. Ugraph, there's a number of them here. I mean, all of these have searches. So right here, browse t-shirt design categories, motocross, great, motorcycle. So they're really setting it up for you. So don't be scared of graphics is kind of the point. If you're into sports designs, there's a site called rivalart.com, and it's great. I mean, obviously they have t-shirt designs as well, but here's sports logos and sports clip art, and just, I mean, go through this, see how many they have. Unbelievable, right? Oh, I think we already looked at Ugraph, and oh yeah, stock t-shirt designs. Some of these are built by different artist collectives, and then they drop in different designs that they do. So for whatever it's worth, sometimes you're helping out the artist community as you go into this, but you'll see a lot of them will say something like royalty-free license, vector format, AI, which is Adobe Illustrator, or EPS, which is encapsulated PostScript. Both of these are great for screen printing. But look at this one. Vector t-shirt designs, unlimited downloads for 19 bucks, join now. Okay, so I mean, pretty quickly you figure out that you can get from these different sites, you can get your graphics together and get a shirt piece together pretty darn quick. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, contact Teespring and they will be happy to help you out. Thanks.